All right, here's where we begin. Today in Mountain View, California, a notorious fugitive faces justice, local food insecurity looms, and potential political mailer controversy heats up. I'm Dean Bark. Welcome to the City Report with Dean Bark, focusing on Mountain View. Let's kick things off with a bang. Mountain View barber extradited for alleged serial sexual assaults. Franklin Enrique Sarceno Orla, a former barber here in Mountain View, has been extradited from Guatemala and faces 43 felony charges in Santa Clara County. If convicted, he could face life imprisonment. Sarceno Orla is accused of drugging and assaulting over 60 men. This makes him one of the most notorious sex offenders in recent South Bay history. Now that's worth discussing, right? The extradition process was no small feat, requiring coordination between U.S. and Guatemalan authorities. Here's the kicker. Sarceno Orla is HIV positive, adding a public health concern to an already grim case. Allowing bail for such serious allegations shows a failure in the system. I mean, what's the takeaway from that? Let's cut to the chase here. Moving on, next up, impending CalFresh cuts threaten to leave 168,000 residents without benefits. By the fourth Saturday of each month, a line forms at St. Athanasius Church in Mountain View for free groceries. But come November, that scene may worsen. CalFresh, California's version of SNAP, is running out of funding unless Congress steps in. Without $31 million monthly, 168,000 residents in Santa Clara and San Mateo counties could lose benefits. Second harvest of Silicon Valley plays a critical role here. The pandemic increased reliance on food banks, and these cuts highlight misplaced priorities that risk deepening food insecurity. Let's pivot to the next story. Controversy surrounds Santa Clara County's pre-election mailers. The county sent mailers warning about potential hospital closures due to funding cuts from H.R. 1. These arrived just weeks before a vote on Measure A. Critics argue the mailers skirt laws against government-funded campaign materials, costing $266,000 to alert 700,000 households. The Fair Political Practices Commission deems them lawful. Yet, a lawsuit is on the horizon. Using public funds this way blurs the line between information and influence. No room for sugarcoating here, folks. Let's transition to this. Santa Clara County prepares despite delay in federal immigration enforcement. President Trump called off plans to deploy federal law enforcement to the Bay Area, but local leaders remain vigilant. Santa Clara County is a sanctuary jurisdiction, limiting cooperation with federal immigration enforcement. Officials urge vigilance and advocate for ICE-free zones, reinforcing support for immigrants. Local resilience proves powerful against federal overreach. Well, that's one way to look at it. Shifting gears, last up, major housing developments set to transform Mountain View's Castro Street. GPR Ventures is proposing an 8-story, 140-unit condominium complex at Castro Street, including retail spaces and a pedestrian paseo. This project complements a nearby 6-story housing project, totaling nearly 450 new residential units. It aims to provide affordable housing with 22 units for low-income households. Sustainable urban design elements are a key feature. Balancing growth and community needs is key in urban development. Let's not overcomplicate this. It's all about integration. That's your report from the City Report with Dean Bark in Mountain View. Have a great day and join us again tomorrow.